Sweet. Right, this is the Levels Network.
Top
I'm
shit.
Justin Horo, joined by the Triple AG.
What's happening?
Willie Mason and the biggest Swiftie on the world, the bro Lukey Stowe. Taylor Swift goes on Travis Kelce's podcast, and all of a sudden he brings out the 87 jersey. My man Lukey Stowe.
They're about to break history, so their episode drops in an hour's time.
Oh, it hasn't even dropped yet. I've just seen the
that's
clip.
why I'm ready for it. So I'm
Okay.
just
You
waiting
get
to
your
see.
little
I just want
pom-poms
to see
out?
the world record for the most podcast views on YouTube is 144 million.
She's going to smash that.
We'll see how it
The
goes.
Swifties.
All the Swifties will make
Oh,
sure she
Swifties
does.
will smash that. Well, he's going to.
I'm starting war. We're not starting war with the Swifties.
I'm a 92%er. I'm not a Swiftie, but
What's a 92%er?
That's what it's like a L1.
Okay, for the New
For the New
Heights.
Heights,
Yeah,
yeah.
he loves
I
New Heights.
like New Heights. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I liked it at the start. Jason Kelsey's good.
Yeah, they're right. They're right.
Shout out to podcasting and sport.
I prefer Mello.
Yeah, Mello's cool. You got to watch It Is What It Is with Cameron and Mace.
Yeah,
it's
I know, you
fucking
keep
funny.
telling me.
They're not sports people, but they're just ex-rappers. They
And,
bag
and
shit out of
Teague,
everyone.
the club. What's it?
Yeah, Club
Teague-
50, 520? 520?
It's Club 50 something. So it's got
50,
it's got 5-0 in it.
520.
It's got 5. Yeah, it might be 5-2-0. We should know it better.
I don't know what.
I just see the
520, I call it 520.
Yeah.
There's some good ones out there. I
Right,
like
some
Mello.
good-
Mello's cool. Him and Beasley thinks he can take him one-on-one. Fuck, come on, son. He probably can. He's got mad moves.
Yeah.
He's off.
You know who's my favourite on the show? Because he gets him on regularly? Rudy Gay.
Yeah, Rudy Gay.
I like Rudy Gay, man. Rudy Gay, like, he was nice too.
Yeah, he was good.
He just
Injuries,
didn't play at big market teams, you know, like there was a couple, like he was always like sort of the second, third guy, but there we go.
What
Basketball
are we
tangent.
talking about? Why is AFL got the fucking DOGG and they had Katy Perry last year, they've had fucking Macklemore, everyone. What do we dust up? Well, we had a Tina Turner fucking sing-along last year, didn't we?
No, we had
Kid Laroi.
Yeah, it was
Kid
good.
Laroi. Well, what the year before that? Simply the Best. That was fucking atrocious.
That was
The cover.
tough.
Yeah, well, we're at the game.
Surely we're big enough now. The game's worth billions. We can fucking offer someone decent.
To be fair, I thought it was a really good show, that Tina Turner, but it's kiddies compared
man.
to.
I understand,
Let's
'cause
clarify.
nostalgic for us.
Yes.
That's about
So
it.
it was cool to see it, but it was kiddies compared to what AFL have been rolling out.
Well, I'm just probably going to go down to the AFL Grand Final for Snoop Dogg and then just fuck off.
Didn't you missed Katy Perry last year though?
I didn't know. I thought it was halftime show. They did it. They do it before the actual game. I thought it was a halftime
Yeah.
thing. Then at halftime, we beat them. Obviously, we get ours on at halftime. All they did was a fucking relay.
No, we do it before as well.
Do we?
Yeah,
I'm so lost.
because it's like
It's not long enough.
No, yeah. So with NFL, right? That's the comparison. NFL have a huge break
Okay.
because it's a stop-start game. We don't have that fatigue factor. So even though I
It
think
is
we
20
have,
minutes. It is 20 minutes.
I think
halftime.
even though we have a bigger break in the NRL Grand Finals compared to like a regular season game, it's still not big enough to do the show, bring all the stuff out.
we mustn't get there early enough for any grand. I've been to a shitload of grand finals.
Well, we did. So remember when we won, because we watched the NRLW Grand Final. Remember when the Titans
Yeah,
and the
the
Knights
Brisbane-
played?
yeah, that was
and then we
cool.
went up to the suite. And then that's why we seen the Tina Turner
Yeah,
concert.
we didn't care. We were just motoring along.
It was also I went when I was at
We were just trying to
Parramatta.
get through the crowd to get up to the tab suite.
Well, you were.
Yeah. They were here. "Simply the best." No, who the fuck?
And then the year before was it was a rock band. I can't quite remember when it was a Parramatta Penrith Grand Final.
Have you got a clip from Tom and Eddie talking about it?
Bottom line
maybe-
is,
I can't find an article. Maybe they took the piss.
get a big dog out here.
Just play the clip from Tom and Eddie and let's listen to the boys talk about it.
It's got music in it. I don't want to get pulled.
Anyway, but like, bottom line is, let's get some big personality out here, big dog. Like, fuck, Snoop's a man.
Yeah.
He's still killing it.
I think it must have come from Dribblers Group because it's definitely not from
It's
the
not.
NRL page.
Yeah, so it's not confirmed that Shepherd was supposed to
Yeah,
be.
I think someone's.
I'm
taking
hearing
the piss
Teddy
with that.
Swims.
Teddy Swames?
Teddy Swims.
Teddy Swames would be all right.
So but go back in the day, Teddy Swims was like a cover. He used to sing covers.
yeah, he's
for-
cool.
I've been a big Teddy.
Get the Teskey brothers or something. They're Aussies from Melbourne.
Yeah.
Fucking love the Teskey
Nah, yeah,
brothers.
you're not wrong because he's in Melbourne on the October 22nd, so he's got a 3-day Rod Laver gig.
The D-O-double-G.
So it could be Teddy.
Yeah.
Could be Teddy's
Getting
a
here a
big.
few weeks
Teddy's a
early.
huge
Yeah, they're
name.
big. Just get someone bigger
Teddy's
than...
a huge name. Yeah.
Like
Country.
Kid Laroi was all right last year, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not into his music, but he's an Aussie. He's
Good
from
for the
Redfern.
kids,
He's-
like, good for that. Plays
Well,
in
we're
both
trying to
markets.
engage a whole other audience, right?
Lukey's a huge Kid Laroi fan.
Love a bit of Kid Laroi.
Yeah.
You got,
Like,
a poster,
look-
got a poster on the wall? With
Yeah,
Swift-
right next to you.
Swifty, me,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking Kid Laroi.
He's right
and
next to
Joey.
Joey.
And Joey.
And you had an AFL play, didn't you? Was there an
Nah,
AFL?
it was Warney.
Warney.
Yeah, Warney.
Shout out to
Just
the
the
King.
Aussie goats, you know.
God rest. Jeez.
What else? There's one more thing I was just about to say off the back of that. Lost my train of thought. Anyway, if it comes back, we'll get
Snoop
to
would be
it.
good, but Snoop would be good. I think I might go down again. That's
what I was going to say. Just quickly before we move off Snoop Dogg, before I forget. Do you know he's got like nursery rhymes and shit now?
He's the best fucking
I got caught
hustler ever.
I got caught on a random track the other day playing songs for Lenny in the car, and I found this this new sort of, what would you call it, like a playlist?
And it's not AI?
What would be? No, it's not. No, it's not AI.
He does
it's
nursery
him.
rhymes.
It's nursery rhymes and singing songs and.
So you've brushed me
It's
to
just-
Rachel for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's sort of like
It's just
rapping
hilarious.
nursery rhymes. It's fucking so funny.
Quick one. I did the buy round with the great man Jammer, James
Yep.
Graham, with Stuart Fielden.
Yeah, nice.
Which was quite interesting, like because Jam asked me about 2 weeks ago. He's like, Stuart Fielden's he's going to come out here and he wants to get on the podcast and set a few things straight. And I was like, he goes, do you want to come on? I said, yeah, fuck yeah, because I haven't seen him or met him since 2006.
Outside of footy.
Yeah. Only on the field, and then we just fucking go along with it and whatever. And it was good. It was quite like he was in there first, and I was like, fuck, I don't know I'm going to pick up on his energy and just see how it is. And like,
Were you anticipating him coming in, going and just going hard in the paint?
yeah. Just thinking, like this and that bag, and that was in my head. I was playing on my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Losing a couple of hours of sleep. I was like, fuck, do I have to turn mine on in here? It was just I had all these crazy thoughts, and and it was completely opposite.
Oh, awesome.
Absolutely, completely opposite. Stood up, how you going, Stuart? And I fucking, shook each other's hands. Jammer was in between, and we just went through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I just said, fuck, I said, that was back in the day, like, where, it was 19 years ago.
Yeah, wow.
That's what Test footy was about. We got two alphas out there just trying to go hard at each other. And I said, I just got in first. Right, we're fucking always going to fight. I said, just, and I didn't realize, like, he just lost his mother. It was fucking emotional. He just lost his mum just that week. He didn't want to play.
Wow.
I was just like, fuck. I said, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck. These are things that you just don't know. And it was just a bit of closure for everyone, really.
Yeah. Was he over to pump up the Ashes? Is that
No,
what
I
you're
don't
doing,
think
or
so.
just
He's
coming
over
over
here
as
for
a
holidays,
guest?
mate.
Yeah, a holiday. Okay,
he's been over here for about 4 weeks, and it was just good to meet him finally and just put it to bed. I was like, yeah, it happened.
Yep.
I said, I saw Paul Gallen say something. He was like, I wish I never hit Nate. You know what I mean? Like, because you get older and you got families and it's never going away. And I even think that now. I said, fuck, I wish I never hit him. Because like he's got to live with that, and it always gets brought up everywhere. It's like they'll probably put that to to
build up the
ashes, to build the ashes up and everything like that. And I'm like, sort of sit there and it's like, we're two grown men, two fathers, 45-year-old men. I'm glad that conversation happened.
Yeah.
Instead of like carrying a lot of animosity for 19 years. It'd be sad if he wasn't, if I was as well. So
to be
it was a
fair,
good
from
show.
your end,
I don't.
I've never seen you really talk shit about it. And plus, like, if you would, you'd do it behind off camera. You've never done it.
Nah,
you've never like. Whenever we've brought it up, it's because fans have asked for the clip.
Yeah.
So you've never like it's just whatever because
just the test. That's how test footy was. There was fights all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like you get up and like, the amount of fights that have been in test, it has to happen. Fucking England, because we're indoctrinated by the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
You're watching Paul Harrigan and all these blokes just throw them. You're like, we're carrying the torch now. We need to do that. Do you know what I mean? Now it's like obviously different because of different rules, but like, this Ashes series, right? This will be a cracker because I don't think these young men that are going over there, they've never played in the Ashes. No one for England, none from Australia. So like, it's a little bit different.
Just a little bit more juice.
A little bit more juice, man, because you're playing Great Britain. You're not playing England.
Yep.
So I'm not saying it's stacked full of Irish guys and Scottish guys, but it's mainly going to be English. But there'll be a few out there.
Yeah.
And it just means a hell of a lot more.
We got a message coming from Sam Stanley on that, so let's give it a bit of an Ashes update. Hey guys, I was at Evidence New Stadium on Saturday for their final pre-season friendly. All I can say is that place sold out for the second Ashes game is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. The noise from the crowd just amplifies around the stadium. There isn't a bad seat in the house and the facilities are top-notch. Also wondering if you guys will be doing a podcast show at one of the local bars in Liverpool. Would love to attend and meet you guys. Keep it up with the potty and thank you for the odd betting tips as well. Sam, we will definitely be doing something over there.
Yep.
A part of the process all the way up until now is just locking in the numbers. It's pretty much done. We're pretty much locked in. We've got rough ideas of dates. Once we get, I know, towards the end of the season. We don't tour until the 22nd. We'll give you, anyone in the UK, an opportunity at least a month out from us arriving to let you know where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing, who we're going to be doing it with. But the main process, and shout out to the Wanderers who have been awesome. They've basically done everything for us. They wanted us to lead the tour party, but they've been doing everything behind the scenes. So they're just setting up the itinerary at this point, which is booking hotels, buses, everything to make sure that everyone comes on the tour, has a great tour. And then once they've got the nitty gritty, paid all of that, then we'll get together as a team and give you dates and give you guests and people that we will be. So here's one thing that is guaranteed. Before every game, we will be doing some form of show, podcast for a couple of hours on the night before, which is for our tour party, but also there will be an opportunity to buy tickets. So there you go. Look out for that.
You know, it's going to be interesting how it sells in Wembley. There's 100,000 seat in there. So, if we get 40, it's going to look terrible.
Unders and overs 40?
Yeah, I think we'll get 60 or 70.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope to God we do. It's going to look unbelievable. And then it'll catch like a bit of a fever in England. Like then obviously up north is going to sell out, but people will want to be there.
You know what we need?
And I'm thinking, you need England to win.
Yeah, we need a 1-all.
We need fucking 1-all in the decider. That's what we need. That's what the last games that we played, and even I said to Stuart the other yesterday, they were some of the hardest games I've ever played in.
Yeah.
We only just won in the last 10 to 5 minutes. It was like they were either winning or we were just ahead, and like it was just, they were some of the craziest games I've ever played in.
I was saying to Mitchy Moses the other day playing golf, I said, I know you guys, you're rep players, you understand it, but I still think it's going to be harder than what you...
It would be way harder.
Maybe then, not maybe Mitch, because Mitch's experience, he's been around long enough. He's played
many tests, bud.
He's played for Lebanon in the World Cup, so he knows what international footy's about, and he knows how hard it is to make the Australian team, obviously. But, man, this English team at home on an Ashes, and it's because I'm talking to you, even off podcast where you've gone, it's a different beast over there.
Oh, mate, you can't. You've played over there, so you understand. I've played over there. It's loud as hell.
Yeah.
The conditions are awful. The grounds are a bit different. It's hostile as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're talking about the whole of Great Britain and we will probably have like 500 people there.
Yeah.
But everybody is against you. They boo the shit out. They're constantly for 80 minutes. You just can't hear shit. Yeah. And you're out there. If they score a try, oh my goodness. It's like Suncorp's times 2.
It's 5,000 people. I'm telling this is
unbelievable.
Lukey, I can't wait till you get to see this because you've never been over to Europe, let alone go over to the game.
Blow your head off.
As much as I take the piss, 5,000 people at Wakey would smash the
30,000 at Newcastle. Or like
maybe not Newey. Newey's 25,000 at a call. You know what I mean? Like, when you can play at a call, mates, with 25, 30,000 and there's it's empty. 5,000 at Wakey, 5,000 at Cass, 10,000 at Hull KR.
Yeah. Sorry, Nova Cashions. Love you guys.
Yeah, Nova Cashions.
Not Newcastle. Just like your Accor or something like Allianz Roosters versus Manly on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Like there could be 20,000 there. It's fucking pin drop. When you play at Wakey, when you play these other ones, Ellen Road.
Talking shit.
Oh, my God. It's going to be intense. And these young, the men that go over for Australia, they've never experienced that.
No.
Right? So it's and nobody in that team can tell you this is what it's going to be like. So they're going to be just, you got to be in the moment. Kevy can sort of tell you, but he didn't play. He played in the 90s.
Yeah, the closest I've had to it with Pommy fans is the 2014 Uruguay versus England in the World Cup in Brazil.
Yeah,
I was in the stands right next to the English Pommies.
Yeah.
Blokes having cigarettes everywhere.
They're
non-stop, they don't stop the whole game.
They do not stop. It's a whole day. They sing songs and they're the best fans in the world.
Yeah.
And
maniacs.
Over there, they can have piss. They don't have piss in the stadiums.
That's why they get in fights and go mental.
Yeah. So they'll...
I'm going to try and sit with the Poms when I get over there in the final. No, I'm not. I'll get bashed.
Want to give a massive shout out to our partners for the Thursday show moving forward to the end of the year. Papa Macros. Boys, Papa Macros has been so good to us. If you want to get a Papa Macros box and you have not got a Papa Macros box before, put in the code, go onto the website, and put in the code LEVELS30. That'll get you $30 off the first box. And then if you continue to love it, and I know you will, Following that levels 30, then you can put in levels 10, and that'll get you 10% off future orders for our audience. So, boys,
I fucking love them.
they're so good, mate.
Yeah.
Come in really handy for me.
I'm not even saying because they sponsor us. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
But that lamb ragu,
Ooh.
something like that. I don't know what that was. I ate 2 of them yesterday.
Let me read it out exactly.
Butter chicken.
We're not going to go through all of them because last time I was hammering too many
Just
out.
get a couple.
So this is the one that Mace is talking about. The rich lamb shoulder ragu with pulse penne. That's the one you're talking about. It is the Mickey.
I love it. It's got the calories and everything right there, and how much protein. Like if you want to be strict on your diet, this is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be strict on my diet for like 8 weeks, right? So it's about the second week I'm being strict on that. So it works. Yeah. And it's satiating. You're full.
I tell you where I felt the biggest difference. You just did the podcast with Jammer. Yeah. Do you know when that's going to be? He normally does them like 2 or 3 weeks in advance, doesn't he?
He does that, doesn't he?
Because just in case. So he always wants a guest rolling. So
he does the guests on Sunday nights.
Yeah. So sometimes he banks them up for a couple of weeks. So it might be a couple of weeks
till the Ashes.
Yeah.
Leading up.
It come in. I noticed the difference yesterday. So firstly, I want to shout out and thank Shawnee and the team from the League Lounge over in New Zealand. Went over and did the podcast and show with Sean over in New Zealand. And I ate on the way over airport food basically there when I got to New Zealand. Takeaways.
Did you go to New Zealand?
Just to do yesterday. Tuesday.
Were you really?
Tuesday. Did a little hit.
I didn't know that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So, and I felt the difference. I got home, and once I got home, just smashed the Papa Macros because I just got to the airport early.
Fucking sucks.
Had takeaway, got on the plane, had plane food, got over there, was in and out, did the show with Shawnee. The show went well. So you can, if you're in New Zealand, you've already seen it. It aired last night, but you can jump on YouTube and give it a follow and give it a subscribe. Shawnee's
solid little fucking day off.
Yeah,
tell you what, that's one of the great field goal attempts I've ever seen.
Yeah, did you see it? Yeah, he brought up my clip from.
Did you have a crack?
Yeah, it was a New South Wales Cup grand final too, and
100th minute.
It was the 100th minute, so it's the second longest game in rugby league history, mate.
Really?
So, yeah, we went to triple or quadruple overtime. Yeah. Anyway, Jimmy Maloney missed like 3, and I was like, "Fuck, give us a crack, fuck it." And I just rolled it across the ground. So,
you did.
Yeah, so Shawnee played that on the show.
I thought you were going to say I popped it up.
No.
Just a little mully grubber.
No, he did. He starts off with giving you a compliment. So I scored a try. I think we only played once, he said. I scored a try in a game at Go Media. And then so he pumps you up and you're feeling yourself. All right, started the show. And then he just checks you with like another video. So apparently he does that for all the guests. It was good though. Spoke wise.
That's deep. Normally you just go straight to the Falcon, but to dig that one up.
Well, I thought the Falcon was coming when he goes. Oh, so probably my worst moment in NRL first grade was 2014. It might have been my first ever time playing with Ches on the right hand side. And Ches tries to throw a cutout ball and rips it straight into my head because I got in the way. I thought that was coming.
Yeah.
But it was good. Shawnee's a pro.
He's good. That's a good show.
As we'd expect, he is the king over there and going to dominate.
Astute.
His attention to detail with everything in preparation, the way he talks about we sat in the green room, had a chat for a couple of hours just talking about footy, and he's coming over 100% coming over for that golf day.
Isn't it crazy how great halves think, like cerebrally, they're just fucking geniuses. Like when as I said, I've talked to you both, talking to Joey and talking to JT, and like they just think so different.
Yeah.
They're looking at totally different things, how we're looking, because we're in the middle, right?
Yeah.
They're halves, getting smashed from the inside, outside, and they got to pick the right play.
Even on Sunday,
brilliant.
I was talking to Braith about how they had Cooper and Shawnee doing like 2 halves, analysing it on the.
That's the best show. Desk. That's what Cooper should do. They should fuck him off from commentating, and he just break games down.
What do you hate his commentary? I don't think his commentary is that bad.
I just think he gives a lot more when he's just breaking games down because he's so
more
smart.
Natural.
Yeah, it's way more natural talking. Like he doesn't like when he's doing it with Vossi and all that sort of. Sounds fuck. He can't get the words out. Come on, Coops.
Anyway.
Love you, Coops.
Love you, Coops. Who knows that? 2007. He remembers that all day. Nearly killed him.
Yeah, so, Shawnee's going to, he's the more and more. And the thing is, too, I reckon for Kiwis in particular, and Kiwis that, I'm Kiwi, but I grew up over here, Benji was supposed to be that guy 4 or 5 years ago for Fox and those things. Yeah. There needs to be representation from New Zealand, and Shawnee's well and truly that and more, more than they could have expected for Fox. So appreciate him having me over. And just in case,
Just representing the Brown brothers as well, you know?
yeah, good on you, Shawnee. Just in case you forgot, I'm going to go again, just in case. Levels 30, that'll get you 30 off the first box that you order. Levels 10 from that point on. That'll get you 10% off future orders at Papa Macros. All right, just a quick one with the Levels Golf Day. Some positive.
Soon.
Yeah, I got some, not pros and cons. I got some, actually, it's all good news. So, remember at the start I was telling you, by the way, we've sold the 18 holes. 18 holes is done. We've ticked that box. That was the target.
Beautiful.
Unfortunately, I got too many players involved and I was expecting some to fall off. So to represent 2 players at every hole, I need 36 players, right? Because you have 2 players play with 2 sponsors. You sponsor the hole, you get the activation on the hole. No one's dropped off up until this point, and that's not even including guys that I'm not expecting to be there or thereabouts, like Munster.
Hughes?
No. Joseph Tarpany and Big Papa come last year.
He loves golf.
Pups
Yeah, Big Pups come last year. So I've got Tarps and Pups in a group, and I got Money, and I haven't even considered the guys in the main group. Oh, Matty Burton. He wants to run it back to defend his title. Fuck, I've still got like 45 players. So we might do.
What are you going to do?
So I need to sell more holes because otherwise we're gonna because we look after the boys to make sure they come in and have a good time.
What do you mean you're selling more holes? You said you've just...
We're just gonna have to play the boys at the hole. So I'm probably gonna need to sell a few more holes, which is a great problem. So if you're a sponsor and you want to get in touch, here's your opportunity again.
Okay.
But yeah, Shawnee's looking forward to it. Tommy Dearden's just jumped on board. So some names that weren't involved last year that are good. Yeah, Tommy's be cool.
Fucking rough little thing.
Tommy would be cool. But yeah, there you go. If you want to reach out.
Birdie. Greg Bird, out. You can't talk.
No, I got to have Birdie.
No, I'm joking.
Birdie would suck too much. And yeah, I've already started. Like the older boys were easy to book because you didn't have to rely on results. So now I'm starting to get into. Jaden Campbell from with Fozzie will be coming over from the Titans. So I probably went too hard, just inviting too many players, and now I've got to fill in with sponsors. But that's a great problem, and we just need.
I think we'll get it done.
Yeah, we'll get it done. All right, let's get to some YouTube replies as we always do. Let's get to Sinbin Gate, and this is from Damon O'Connell. I disagree with Scope. As a non-Roosters or Dolphins fan, this was the game I was looking forward to the most, and it was great first 5 to 10 minutes because the game was played hard with passion. Until the ref decided to come in, ruin the game by treating them like under 17s and taking any fire or spice out of the game. Let the boys play as hard as they want and run in as many times as they want, and only send plays to the bin if a punch is thrown. Damon O'Connell, I agree. I apologise. The bit that I forgot to mention, which I guess because I know the way the referees are, I fully agree. There was no punches thrown. So I guess my point around was like if someone was going to go, it should have been Spencer for starting the Francis. But in saying that, I would have been really happy if no one was sent to the bin because – and I didn't explain that right on Monday. It was more like me assuming that the refs have to get rid of someone. Like Spencer was the only one that had to go for starting it if you were. But I would have been really happy if they didn't touch Spencer because who was it? All Bleaks.
Unless he has already worded them up going, next one is going to the bin.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think the refs did that, but I don't think they did.
But Spencer was chasing him for ages.
I know, but I'm just saying.
TikTok that was like he found it back earlier in the play count. You see it on Fox. He sort of runs across behind the play.
He's antagonising him.
That's where a ref should be going having a word with Spencer. Like have this sort of conversation.
Chill pill.
You keep going, mate. You're going to go for 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and sort of try and break it up and simmer it down a little bit because you want that fucking spiciness out there. You want those hits. You want everything like that.
For sure.
All you got to do is communicate with the players and don't treat them like idiots, right? You're gone like a fucking like you're a principal. Everyone's on detention.
Yeah.
Come in, word everybody up, and just say, look, anyone who comes in and starts this shit again, you're all going to go.
Yeah.
That's how you word it, and everyone just goes fucking all right. Let's just play football.
Here we go. I brought up the example. Remember a couple of weeks ago when Teddy kneed Lehigh on the head and then Jazz come running in? How quickly that was another Francis.
Yep.
Grant Atkins just brought Jazz Tavanga down. Remember what I said?
Jazz Tavanga,
he come running over and he's like, I know what you're going to say. You want to come stick up for your mate. And then Jazz had nothing to say, so he goes, "You fucking nearly killed him."
Yeah.
You nearly killed him. Like he's all right, it's all out of the way. We've seen it. We're going to move on. You get the penalty, and then I think that could have been done in this. And rather than say, and this is where I think they've got to work on their communication with it. Hey guys, if this happens again and you are the person that starts it, you will be the one that go. Not everyone goes.
No, that's all you have to do. Bring them all in.
I reckon players know if they start a melee, that they know, even if they do start it, the opposition's going to go as well. So, of course, you don't want to get sent for 10, but you know someone's going to come with you as well. Make it clear, whoever does start the next one or is a third man into something that they shouldn't be involved in, you go, you penalise your team, and then you're the team that has to defend with 12 men.
100%. Like I don't believe in the third man getting suspended because what do you expect these young men to do when there's a little bit of a fight on? They're going to come in and protect. There's no punches thrown.
No.
They know that. Like, just say it was third man in 20 years ago. Third man in's throwing punches and really kicking it off. Third man in is just trying to get that other guy around there just to try and prove that, we're a brotherhood. You know what I mean? Everyone sticks up for each other. So all that should have been said after that, you four come here. Next one, settle down. You just scored a try, Spence.
Yeah.
You just scored a try. Now the next set of 6, if I see anything like that, you're all going for 10. Someone's going. Then you just fucking pipe down. Start playing football again.
You know how, imagine if that conversation had happened and then the next tackle that's when the junkyard dog ripped into Siwa Wong. Yeah. For sure, Spencer would have ran over.
Big time. Then he gets 10.
Oh, no, Spencer wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't happen because we wouldn't have seen it because Spencer would have taken the kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway.
Siwa was just like, fucking hell, Spence.
Yeah. So Spence cost, in a way,
Siwa's out.
Spence cost Siwa the week and at HIA.
I'll tell you what, he's fucking box office Spencer Lenu when he goes like, I love watching him play. He just fucking, no one's like him.
He's so entertaining.
There is no one built like that who could run as hard as that and just fucking, you need to come with it if you're trying to hit Spencer Lenu off a kickoff, off the 9, anything.
Can I be a little bit negative?
Yeah.
Geez, I would have loved to just give Frankie Muller or All Blacks a shot off that kickoff, that first kickoff.
Yeah. Frankie hits good.
Nah, he veered out towards the centres.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would have loved the OGs would have gone.
Just fucking
you would have given someone an opportunity, right?
Yeah, you need to.
And he skittled the guy too, by the way. I think it was Oren Keeley. Ran straight through Oren Keeley.
So what I was explaining, when was it? Maybe the weekend, the viral Creed edit on TikTok that's got like hundreds of millions of views, right? So this gun little kid whipped up this mad Creed edit with this mad Kendrick Lamar remix, basically. So then I sent the clip of you talking about, someone used it for Marty Tapau, us talking about that. Someone then used it for Kurt Donahue.
Oh, really?
There's a Kurt Donahue.
Can we have a look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a look. I love these things.
Find it.
Let's give him a
Is it
shout
on
out.
TikTok?
Yeah. So if you're a little kid out there editing,
Mate,
it's got to be to the Creed
This
edit.
TikTok shit's getting out of hand. Dropping Archer to school the other day. This kid in year 4 goes, "You're from TikTok."
Oh, the one you were talking about with Chi.
Yeah.
When Stevie Maddai.
Yeah, so it's got...
Okay. Can you send it to me?
Got up.
I want to watch it.
Got up and just grabbed someone by the throat.
Next year, because people...
He got up and grabbed someone by the throat because he thought it was coming at him. I was like,
He's about it.
I love him.
He's about it. He's going to turn into, I can see it already, just because the Dolphins aren't a proper threat this year because they're a year away, next year he's going to hit everyone's radar properly. Only if you're a proper footy nut that you've been watching Kurt Donahue. Takes him to the ground.
And just...
That's a sick song too. Oh, Paul Siwa.
Yeah. So it's not the cleanest editing like the Creed ones.
Yeah.
So if we've got any Creed level editors out there that want to use a few levels tracks on their things, go hard.
Go hard in the paint, yeah.
Nice.
That shit gets me pumped up sometimes when those clips. When,
Have you seen the Creed one though?
No, can you show it to
I'll
me
show you
what
the Creed
the
one.
original looks like?
Yeah, the TikTok's out.
The Junkyard Dog. He's gonna become a household name next year.
Poured him in Origin, man.
You do your best work in the shadows, don't you?
Yeah, it's where he lives.
Fucking Baby Creed. Don't call me that. Don't call you that. Don't call you what? You just call me Baby Creed. So don't call me that. Hey fam, dig this. I was showing you love, man. You ain't got to come off like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all love.
No, I know it's cool. You definitely know it's cool. Now, who you talking to, man? You talking real tough, you feel me? You better talk to your little pretty boy boyfriend, man. You get a VIP pass next to your pop talking to me like this.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Creed!
Oh, that's levels.
Yeah, I love that.
That is levels. Is that the OG, is it?
That's the one. That's the
Yeah.
one.
So everyone's trying to do. And
So
another
like
one, I'll do
the
it.
suspense,
I
the
wanna do
music,
one
the
more
talk,
shout?
and then it gets into the
Boom. Yeah.
Nah, one more shout. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but someone edited it to this. Our boy.
Hey, good looking, baby Creed. Call me that.
Oh, semi-conscious.
We said we conscious.
I love it.
You're a
Call me
colleague.
that.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
In that scene, and then
Okay.
it goes to him doing the scoop shot and everything
Yeah.
when he hits him.
How's our boy going over there, Sammy?
Mixed results, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
tough
mixed
that-
results. It was a weird tour against the West Indies. We bowled them out in like record game in the last one. So we've got the Ashes back end of the year, like the cricket Ashes. So he'll be a big part of that.
It's a real pressure spot for. It's been a pressure spot for Australian cricket for years now. No one's really cemented their spot up the top.
Yeah.
With Uzi, and even with Uzi, he hasn't.
Well, you were with the OG Matty Hayden the other day.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
was.
no one's really sort of We've
No,
had
I
players
know.
obviously, but he was like
That era of cricket was
unquestionably
out, yeah.
Uzi and
undroppable.
Warner for a bit though.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's
then Warner had the
all the dramas.
the what do they call it?
The sandpaper game.
Sandpaper game.
Yeah.
Everything that's got a drama finishes with gate now, eh?
Yeah.
Did you know? I looked that up the other day. It was just like the first story about it was just called Westgate or something.
Gotcha.
And then Gates just tagged
Okay.
onto everything.
So do you want to get to Cowboys Trainer Gate now then?
Go to Trainer Gate.
Should we go to Trainer Gate?
Yeah.
All right, this one comes from, and I've got a bit of a rant. So you know how at the start of the year I went off at Warriors fans, Lukey?
Yeah.
Panthers fans are going to cop it. Not all Panthers fans, because I think Panthers fans accepted what happened. This will be the last time we talk on it. We move on. So this one come from Dry Fishing Pursuit. Hope you're catching a few fish too, by the way. It probably needs to be brought up that every podcast outlet held a blowtorch at Penrith about the trainer incident and the Cowboys game, and yet there is no mention of the trainer that was in the attacking line and had a direct impact on the game in the Cowboys game. The Cowboys always had two trainers on the field during the fifth tackle set multiple times, along with just about every team, and there's not a single mention of it because of Penrith's success. There's always a narrative and blown out of proportion. All right, firstly, and I said this multiple times, I missed the Cowboys game before our review on Monday. But that is indeed two strikes now for Cowboys trainers that I'm aware of. That game and the other one was squirting the balls in the Panthers game, which makes them close. We've got to watch the Cowboys trainers moving forward because two indiscretions starts to get a little bit willy-nilly. We'll be focusing on that. So there you go, fair. In saying that, they still need 4 more to catch the Penrith trainers. So they've still got a little bit to go before we get to your Penrith trainers. Secondly, me and Willie both said on the podcast last week, didn't we, Mace, that the footage that was shown on 360 of Alford on the field last week was overblown. Yep. Every team does it, even though we hate it. And I think the NRL should have steps in order to enforce harsher penalties for trainers that stay out there past the third tackle. We thought that was overblown, so we weren't one of those podcasts that got involved in that.
Yep.
Thirdly, cut the victim mentality bullshit with how harsh the penalties were for the trainer. It had zero impact on your team. In fact, I think Penrith used it really well as motivation, and just all the trainer stuff about how harsh it was. He's missing 5 games.
Yes.
It's 50,000.
Still sitting in the crowd, isn't he?
He's in the crowd. You're winning games. You're going to be sweet. And lastly, despite all that, there is still a part of me, and even though it has pissed me off with the trainer indiscretions, I want to see Penrith win the competition this year. I think it would be
crazy.
It would be crazy. Would be witnessing greatness. So all the Panthers fans, and like I said, not all of them, but just the ones that are still playing victim about the penalty to your trainer for the incident against the Gold Coast Titans, cut the shit.
Stop it.
Accept that you were in the wrong. That's it. You don't have to compare it to other trainers. You've been doing it for multiple times. It pissed us all off. But we didn't take it out on the players. We didn't take it out on any of that stuff. We just don't want to see and talk about any more trainer shit. Is that fair?
Fair enough. That's it. Let it go. Like, I'm not sure. Why are they whinging about what the trainer got?
Well, because
Like,
after they just got hammered, this is the point.
Thing, cop the penalty, get along with it.
Well, they get hammered, right? And they're dragged through the mud for a week. And then a Cowboys trainer runs onto the field against the Parramatta Eels and it hits him. in back play. Did you guys see it?
I saw that. Yeah.
So now the Penrith fans are like, oh, fuck, trainer, like that. Yeah, right. That's the second indiscretion for the Cowboys that I know of, that most of us know of in the last 5 or 6 years. And it's poor positioning, and the ref and the trainer shouldn't have been there, and he's trying to get out there too early, which is fair. But Penrith, you've had multiple infringements, and that's the reason we were all pissed off. And it was in a moment in which a player was trying to extend the lead with less than 4 or 5 minutes to go. So it doesn't even compare. Except the penalty, you're still going to be sweet. You didn't miss the trainer, not one bit on the weekend. In fact, I think there was an OG who played with my dad because we were calling the game. Remember Andrew Leeds?
Yes.
Andrew
Fullback.
Leeds. Yeah, he must be like a part of their
Dual
staff.
international.
Yeah, maybe helps out with the New South Wales Cup.
Yeah.
He did the
They've been
first
around for
grade.
ages.
Seamless. I think he's been part of their system now for years. So they didn't miss a beat.
Just what would have happened if JC kicked the goal? Do you reckon any of these? Would you reckon they would have got fined or anything like that? Is it just a drama because he did miss it and it looked bad? But what if he slotted the goal and fucking play on?
I think the biggest what if from it, the biggest hypothetical is what if is it Liam Kennedy had let him kick again?
Yeah.
I think
if he gets the goal, I don't think this is a drama at all. He just keep going. He doesn't get fined. No one gives a fuck.
Well, yeah, but that's the main point of it, Mace. If he kicks the goal, right, then Nathan doesn't have the opportunity to kick the 2-point field goal, and then Penrith still, and like I said all along, had the opportunity to go score a try. Now they scored a try in Golden Point almost in 1 or 2 sets. So could they have? Yeah. Fucking oath they could.
I wonder what the refs would have done if he had kicked it. Would he have gone? Would there have been a big drama, or I don't know, what the game would have done? Like he's doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like, but he kicked the
Okay,
goal.
so yeah. Let me let me pose it this way: Jaden Campbell kicks the goal. Titans win by 4. Penrith still lose. Is there as big of?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, there's no drama. He's probably still a trainer.
But then the trainer didn't affect the result. That's where all the animosity
I know.
comes from.
This is exactly what's happening.
Yeah, so maybe you're right, mate. Yeah. Maybe he only gets 2 games and 20 grand.
I don't think he even fucking notices it.
Yeah.
He doesn't get put all over the papers and hammered like he is now.
Yeah.
Because he missed it.
Don't
do it.
The Cowboys trainer, he was just like, oh no.
Yeah,
done?
It's like we already had a fucking week of hell for trainers, and he got hit, and I was just like, "Fuck!" What am I doing?
All the trainers would have been told to be that squeaky clean throughout the week.
Yeah.
In saying that, like I watched Alfred closely just for that game because we're calling it, and I'm trying to like concentrate on the game without focusing too much on the trainer.
Yeah.
And I watched him deep into like tackles 3, 4, 5.
You're watching him like that.
Like you can't help it.
don't notice them.
No, because
Bright orange. And
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
yeah.
It's only because of this week.
And
I'm not
you're
going to.
and you're calling it. You see the whole fucking thing.
And because Jimmy Smith does the call by call, Bleary's talking about something with the Knights, so I'm just like sitting there watching him for a set,
cheeky
and I'm
bugger.
like, yeah,
Just watching
they-
traders.
look, they're still going to push it. So I really do think there needs to be something done from the NRL.
What do you
Maybe
think that is?
Mate, just an extra set of eyes that's paid to fucking don't pay him a shitload. Well, these referees, and
Yeah,
this
if you can spot it from where you're sitting in the commentary box and just go,
Someone can
boom,
sit there and spot 'em, yeah.
Off.
And there's
the
there's
linesman
there's
should
an
be doing it.
NRL
The linesman
official.
should be doing it.
So you know the guy who does the interchange card, and then there's the main NRL official that sits behind him. Mate, if they're not off by the 3rd tackle like that, what are they? They don't need to stay out there
Yeah,
for the
subby
4th
guy,
tackle.
whatever he's called. Give him that job. Just go. He gets to call him on and
So
off.
just say there's obviously a lot of officials there. The referee's controlling the fucking game, right? Linesmen are doing. Why can't a linesman just run on and say, "Hey, off"? You can do
Because you'd miss the play. You need someone. You need someone independent. No, you need because he's got to keep up with the play, and he's watching infringements for the game. He can't be afforded to watching the trainers.
Who does
We
the
haven't
job?
them
Who
enough
can do
already
the job?
with-
You got a spotter up top,
Yeah.
sit in a box where the referees are, because quite often I'm in a box where NRL and referee officials are just on our left or right. So just sit one up there.
Are they
And-
impacting games? You reckon? You know, like what are they doing? They're just on there for a little bit, trying to they're not directing defenses or attack.
No,
or
it's always attack, mate. It's never in
I know,
they
I'm
can't
just
be
saying,
defended.
like, but they're just like on there. They're not direct. They're not telling fucking Nathan Cleary what to do.
They're not as important as they think they are.
Yes, they're not. They're just going, you thirsty?
Like they because they're
Are you
out.
thirsty? You feel good? You
they're-
tired?
Yeah, they're out there giving directions.
Gatorade or pickle
But
juice?
at the end of the day, no, this is just for like, as in the trainers that sit behind the line whilst the set's playing out. So they're not even giving them water. They're not giving them pickle juice. They're going. Ivan said, we want to get to the right tram, or we want to spot up so and so. Like.
They're the blue shirts ones.
Yeah, they think they're more important than what they actually
so the
are.
blue shirt gives
because
it,
the players very
So the blue shirt is the eyes and ears for head coach, right? So the blue shirt tells yellow shirts because they're running on the water and that same sort of message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the blue shirt gives the main message.
We're talking about them too much. Just
Yeah,
throwing my head
fuck
in the
yeah.
sand.
Stop doing it
Might
anyway.
even cut that last bit anyway.
No, leave it in there. But it is. That's it. It's
Yeah.
I need some trainers to see that shit
stop
and just realize how unimportant they are to the result. All right, let's get this one. We've got some big sprays off the back of the Mitch Mosel's sprays from Talon Silver, which I saw too, by the way.
fucking love 'em.
And I loved them. The biggest spray from a teammate. And I probably should have given you a warning for this one, mate. Sometimes I like to give you warnings, but I've got one to start. And if you've got one as we go through. Hey, boys, started listening to you lads religiously since the start of the season. Love the pod and keen to see the show, how the show evolves. Off the back of the Moses blow-up to the Silver, what were some of the best blow-ups you lads witnessed on the field? Or who was the best teammate for a good old-fashioned spray? Did anyone spray you?
Not much. Joey would. He'd have. It's just mainly the older guys like Joey. If you played with Joey, he's so intense.
But what about a week-to-week guy from the Bulldogs?
Nah, nothing with the Bulldogs. Braith had a few in him.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't. It just
Not to the vets?
Yeah, not. We're all pretty similar ages.
yeah.
Ogre, we'd all blow up at each other.
What was Shifty like?
Shifty was good. He'd be like, yeah, he's pretty relaxed, Shift.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, everyone had the right to blow up at everyone.
Yeah.
Like we were pretty equal out there. And like Ogre would hold me accountable. I would hold him accountable. Bobcat.
Okay, that's a bad example.
Yeah.
Because you guys were killing it. Gal said that JT had one in him. What was he like during that tough year at the Cowboys?
Yeah, he was intense and he was injured as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but like it was a mixed up year then. Yeah, everyone just sort of fucking loses it when pressure and then like you're losing and you get frustrated at yourself, but you're never really a fucking like a you problem, right?
no.
Like where Joey, I've seen Joey fucking hammer like front rollers and when you're playing against him, if you're getting beat or he's 5'8", any of the back rolls that aren't hitting the right line, like he'll fucking throw his mouth guard down and just launch into you. Like I remember the first time I played a test with Joey, we went out, and I think I told you guys before, we went out, got on the piss, everything like that, and then we're doing lateral hands the next day. And like Joey fucking probably didn't sleep. None of us had fuck all sleep. It was Monday morning, we're doing lateral hands, right? So like I'm thinking I know Joey and this and that, and we're doing lateral hands, and I dropped the ball in the lateral hands. You fucking with everything under the sun. You fucking think you can go out, you got to learn how to train this, and this. Like fucking just berated me in front of everyone.
Yeah.
I felt like fucking this big, and I was like, I never ever would ever drop, like I try and never drop balls.
Concentration levels went up.
Concentration levels.
Yep.
No, if I'm going to do this off the field, I need to be the best trainer and like go to another level because he would be, because it was a different game back then, right? Different attitude. Like he'd go as hard, and then it fucking once he hit the training field, he'd
Work hard, play
compartmentalize and switch on into another fucking beast.
Yeah.
And I sort of learned how to do that. And I was like, but that was the biggest spray anyone's given me at training.
Yeah.
But on the field, like I
Nothing
see
on the
him.
field?
Yeah, on the field. Like if you weren't pushing up on his inside or anything like that,
Yeah.
get there, you fat fucking mess.
Yeah.
Things like and point you out. Like if you're not on his lazy to hold the markers up or anything like, he can't do anything. He can't dig into the line, right? So big guys holding the markers and A off. He's trying to dig in outside the 4-man. You need to fucking hang on his inside because I'm a threat. If they keep coming up on him,
He's gonna get hit.
He's going to hit me, right? So he's that smart. So if you didn't push up on his inside, you get leveled.
Yeah. And if you don't push up, he gets hit as well.
He gets
right?
hit, and then he fucking gets up. And same as JT was like that as well.
Yeah.
If you don't push up, because it's just an effort play for a big guy, right? And I was always a good decoy because I run it like I'm fucking expecting the ball.
Yeah, you can hold up.
I want to get the ball. So like if they do a wrong job and chase out Joey, I'm fucking right on the inside. And so he was the most intense. He was fucking and he meant every word he said. And it was in today's game. it's not. It wouldn't be.
Yeah, there's so many stuff.
I left a lot of words out then.
I'm going to save mine because some of the best blow-ups I got was from our little mate Fozzie. So I'm going to save it next week for our athlete segment, and I'll go over mine with Fozzie and we'll have a laugh with him next week. But I want to save it for the audience too, so it's nice and raw. Player call-outs. This one comes from Jimmy Reed. You lads often mention that you reckon some refs, etc., may listen to the pod. Shout out Todd Smith. But have you had any of the players reach out in private, not expecting receipts, but do any of the proper footy heads listen to the show more than just commenting on clips they might come across on socials? Jimmy, no, I think most of them are clips. That's when they hit the radar. I doubt a lot of them would listen to the full podcast. I have brought up the examples before. I've had 3 guys that have reached out to me. They're the main ones that stand out. So I was critical of Gutho's leadership and talk to referees. He sent me the clip. He disagreed. Me and Gutho went back and forth on respectfully, but we went back and forth on it. He's one of my great mates. Money. He saw a clip around us talking about other players taking his position or as the best 6 in the game.
He's just trying to wind him up.
He quietly reminded me to watch out for the rest of the season. So he had a bit of a jab at us. And then we've also got the Air Lomax one, don't we? Lomax put me and Mace in a group. And
put us in a group.
He put us in a group.
I didn't even read it.
And then showed us clips of him still being able to score in the centres when we thought his best position was a winger. So more so, it's only clips that
a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff.
Yeah, it's tongue-in-cheek, but also like, there's a little bit in it to where they want to just be like, hey,
listen up. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I get a lot of I talk to a lot of forwards, right? A lot of them, and they love the show. They love it. They listen to it. I'm not sure, probably more clips and everything.
Yeah, more clips.
That, know, like Bulldogs always send little bits to Critter and shit. I always stay in contact with most guys, especially a lot of the Polynesian brothers.
Yeah,
right? Little forwards like Tino.
We'll get to Tino, eh?
Tino's off contract, isn't he?
I was going to say, before we get to Tino, did you flick off the Ethan Strange clip to Sticky?
Yeah, I do. Stick watches the show. Shane Flanagan, the head coach of St. George. He loves the show. He follows me on Instagram.
Okay, all right. So not only we have refs, we got players.
Clips, so you do such a good job. You do such a good job, Lucky. They fucking get it. They hear it. We are never critical of. We weren't mainly critical of fucking refs and trainers now.
Yeah,
they're taking a lot of my fucking time up.
The 2 examples was the big one at Magic Round, and when you were talking about Dave Fafita, all the ex-players that were coming up to us then.
Because they love that clip. But they love David Fafita. That was coming from a fucking very nice place because I want to see him reach his potential.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, son? But you are fucking built for this game. You should be destroying it. Should be first picked in fucking Origin teams and Australian teams. Like, hopefully next year he becomes that guy. This year, just fucking write it off.
The other one was Moses when we were with Sterlo and we were talking about the podcast. And
that was
Moses
cool.
Gave
Moses vouched for us. He goes like, this is some of the boys where I watch their clips and guys that speak about the game that do it with constructive criticism, which was a nice rap from Mitchie.
And we don't do that. We don't ever come. We're all player empowerment. I love the players. I love the product that they're putting out, and I know how hard they train. I know the efforts that they put in, the fucking commitment that comes with being a star player or anything in this climate. Never. I always said to myself, I'm never going to be one of these old players that bag the game or do anything like that. It just looks miserable and just fucking yuck.
All right, let's get to Big Tino. He's hitting the open market again. Shout out to Aiden Seng for this message. Tino Fasul-Malawi, 25, signed a historic 10-year deal for $12 million in mid-2023, but has a player option for 2027. That lets him test the open market from November 1, with the Perth Bears ready to offer 1.5 and clubs like the Bulldogs, Dragons and Roosters also circling. Is he genuinely chasing a premiership or just smart to boost his value and pressure the Titans? So the article comes that a mammoth bidding war is about to loom for Tino Fasul-Malawi as the Queensland Enforcers manager revealed he will hit the open market come November 1, with 3 teams preparing their bids to sign the superstar forward. That is according to The Buzz, who has revealed Dragons, Bulldogs and Perth Bears are the big 3 that are interested. Mace, let's start with the question. What do you reckon is the priority for Tino right now? Because if it was money,
He'd be going
12
to Perth.
We'd just be staying at the Titans, like 12 million,
Yeah,
right?
like, he's on enough money. He's about winning. He wants to win. He wants to be great. Like he's probably sick of putting that much effort into games and coming up with nothing. And he's probably thinking, can I do this for another 10 years? Like, I don't think so. He's probably got, what does he put in 5 years up there, 4 years up there? Probably fifth year,
20
so 20
grand
won the comp,
final?
so 4
1,
years,
2,
5.
3, 4.
So 5 years he's put in there, and he's easily a top 3 forward in the world. He's well paid. You know what I mean? So what does he want? Like, he's not going to go to Perth Bears for a startup club. First of all, he's family orientated. His family's all over here. Does he want to come to Sydney? Not sure. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure what his options are. You either stay there or you're coming down to Sydney.
What about the big draw card for Tino is Mel with the Queensland.
I get it. He's going to play Queensland regardless in Australia, so it's not going to be Mal.
But
it's not going to be a big draw card.
Mel was involved with the Titans when he signed there originally. I don't know how big of an influence he was to get him there. Like Mel, you can't.
He would be a big.
You can't totally dismiss it.
No, I'm not going to dismiss it, but I just don't think he's willing to go over there and start again. Look what he's doing with the Titans. He come from a system in Melbourne, arguably one of the best systems of all time. Come to the Titans, he's given it a decent crack. He's tried his best, and he wants to fucking win. He wants to be playing in September. He's a winner. Like, you get a taste of Origin, you win that, and then you go back to club football and you get fucking pumped. He's trying not to get a wooden spoon. That's what his goal is right now, trying not to get a wooden spoon, right? So you probably look at a Bulldogs club. You probably look at a Roosters. You probably look at a team that's going to compete for the next 5 years because his peak is coming up.
What about a return to the Storm?
Fucking that could be on the cards as well. That could be on the cards as well.
If it's about winning, then those 3 teams stand out the most.
Yes. I'd love to see him in blue and white. I would. That's me being biased, but like, it's going to be up to him and he wants to win. We're in a club now where we're probably one spot off. Competing and being there top 4 for the next 5 years. That's what position we're in. I think he's probably he's weighing all that sort of stuff up. Roosters are like that.
How about this for the Dragons?
And the Storm.
And we know Flano listens to this. This might be his burner account, Kobe Katale. Hey lads, I've just heard that Tino has an option out of the Titans and I'm a Dragons fan. I would love to see Big Tino in the Red V. If that were to happen, how would this forward pack look in 2020? Would have to be 2026, 27. Tino and Josh Kerr up front with Cookie at hooker, Dylan Egan and Jaden Sewer in the back row, Hamish Stewart at lock, Jacob Little on the bench with Toby Couchman, Luciano Leilua and Pacific Tonga.
Good pack.
It's not a bad pack.
Yeah. They've always
they're missing one premier player with these good young players and a couple of vets sprinkled in. I think he would take that pack to the next level.
I never ever doubt St George's pack. They've always got a real dominant physical pack. It's not the pack I'm worried about.
We did once. You did doubt him once.
It's almost the same problem for him.
Sorry. They've got a decent pack. Right?
Yeah.
In 2014 they didn't, but now they've got a decent pack. Tino comes to any pack, he adds so much value.
Yeah.
They're
just putting his name next to here's one I was thinking about, right? If it's 2027, and I know they struggle to attract big names, but if Big Papa only does the season and then you get Joseph Tarpany and Tino at Canberra, how good would that would be the best arguably one of the best front row pairings of all time.
No, it is. It's fucking great. It's just I don't know what he's thinking. He's got his family up. He went back. He left Melbourne for his family because his family's from Gympie. He was raised up there. So he went back to the Titans, so it's closer there. He loves Melbourne. But there's doubt that Bellamy's going to be there. He's going to go there. He's going to end his career in Melbourne, right? So I'm not sure
if he was to go to Melbourne, you're right. He would have to have a conversation with Belly if Belly's continuing.
I want to be here for 5 years and finish my career here. That's where I started. Bulldogs, that's a great option for him. Roosters are a great option.
He feels like a Roosters player.
Parramatta's
Lukey's guy.
Tino, you can live in the eastern suburbs and still play for the Bulldogs. I've done it before. It's easy. M5.
Come on, we always throw Bulldogs. Let's throw some other teams in there.
Roosters.
With Rylesy. So how back in the day.
How would this, like with this young Parramatta Eels team that we got right now, you chuck in Tino into the front row.
Junior.
You get Tyrone Wishart to play 6 outside of Mitchie.
Wow.
And you got Jack de Ballon on the way.
There you go.
It's not a
Plus you
bad.
got Hoppy.
There you go.
plus you
Just
got
any
Jack
team with
Williams.
Tino in it looks just so much
Because then,
better.
yeah,
of
you got
course.
then you because you got your alpha, and then you got always some. All teams have got one decent prop. It's the other one that sort of lets you down when you're talking about the bottom
Yeah.
6 teams.
Yeah,
So
fair.
you add Tino, you get the other guy.
Yeah, fair.
Right, if he goes to West Tigers, you got Boom, you got him, you got Terrell May. Right, then you're talking like wherever he goes, he adds so much value because he's one of the best props in the game.
Okay, what about this one? So Ches was on 1.2, 1.3. Fogarty's now on 600. Tommy was on 1 point something. He's not going to get that in his next contract. I think it's going to be closer to like 7 to mil range. Jakey was on a mil. He ain't going to get a mil. There's a mil there for Tino to pair up with Paseka and Olakuatu on the right.
And then see that
I like that.
So you add that guy, and then you go. There's your big 3. No, you got Paseka, you got Tino, you got Olakuatu.
Takiaho.
You can fit whatever you want in on the back row or lock. It doesn't matter. You still got 2 of the best props. He's young up, and imagine what he can do for Paseka's game. You know, like you add him into any sort of system, he will dominate anything. He's a front rower. He gets the ball, gets the lion's share of the ball. He works hard, big minutes. These guys are very, very rare to come around, right? So when they do come on the open market, expect a fucking open checkbook.
Yeah.
Expect that. Like even with the Roosters, you add him, Nafahu White, Spencer Lenu. You got the back rowers, the young
Lindsay.
Siwa Wong, Lindsay Collins. That's fucking like, well, there you go. You're automatically a threat to win the premiership.
Reece Robson. Did you say Reece Robson?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
He's on his
forgot
way.
about him.
Yeah.
So, you talk about Parramatta, you talk about Tigers, you talk about St. George. Anywhere he goes, he's going to be like, okay, it's an automatic top 8 team.
All right. So how do the Titans prevent this from happening? And by the way, like,
Can't.
is this now at the point where the Titans have got to go, and these teams down the bottom have got to go, all right, they've got all the leverage, they've got all the power, and as much as I love it for the players because I know it goes the other way, do you have to draw a line in the sand somewhere if you're these teams and go, we just got to cut these clauses out?
Can I give you a
And
quote?
you're not going to be able to get them anymore.
You can't.
Like
10 years, you're in for fucking 10 years.
But so here's the thing: Tigers don't get Jerome Luai without the clause.
No.
The Titans don't re-sign Tino without the clause.
Double-edged sword, isn't it?
So it's like, do you just for the betterment of letting them go and then putting the money in and not having this constant headache?
But that's what I'm saying. With the lesser teams, they have to put it in, right?
And the ones that make sense, and this is where it does make sense. So Braith had his one with Jonah Pezzett because you've got superstars in front of you. For younger kids, I think it makes
definitely,
sense.
definitely.
And I would account for it if I was a club, but not for my star players.
Here's a quote. If I ever sat down with a player and a play manager who wanted to option their way out of the contract, I'd say don't bother coming or don't bother staying if that's the way you feel.
Gus. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you're in a strong position, if you're a strong club, there's no clauses, right? Because you're going to that club to win. It's a different mentality. You know, if he knew if he was leaving when he was leaving Melbourne, going to the Titans, then he re-upped and he's probably looking at the future of himself and is he going to win? Then you go, no, put that clause in because if we're fucked in 3 years, I want out.
Yeah.
Because by the time I'm 24, 25, if we're not making the 8 or anything like that and they keep swapping coaches around, I've been through 2 or 3 coaches already, I want out, right? So the Titans therefore have to go, okay, because he will just leave anyway.
I think there's
Or he won't sign that 10-year deal.
Do you think there was like a part of Tino that was willing to see what Des could bring to the club? And now it looks as though, and I've seen different reports now where Desi could get an extra year, but it's getting to the point where like it might not be Des moving forward, and Tino's just like, all right, fuck this. He was a premiership winning coach.
Another cycle of
Another cycle.
changing.
I don't want to go through
That's
a new coach.
100% what's happening.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense. So, it's going to be a big decision for him.
What about for a club to stop celebrating a 10-year contract with Santas the whole way through it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Parramatta's the same. Like we've been Mitch opted out of his clause, which was good.
Yeah.
Dill obviously had his clause.
Yeah.
You know,
Stop
Titans have got
Stop
clauses
announce.
like that.
Don't like. It's not a 10-year deal. Announce a
Correct,
3-year deal with 7 options.
Say
It's
that.
just-
Yeah.
it's because it's a player-driven game, right? And talent outweighs everything. So when you go in there and
you
you
got
are
leverage.
fucking Tino and Moses and all these gun players, I want a clause. I want to get out. I want a get out option because this club could go boom and I want to go somewhere else or
Just celebrate it for what it is.
just
We've got
sign
you
it.
for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Like,
celebrate
if
the player
club
being
can't- we've
there.
got him for 2 years.
If
We'll
he's
explore it then.
Exactly. We've got him for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And then don't Luai in press conferences got to come out and say, I'm here for life, bro, and stuff like that. It's like, no, just you're here for until you are.
Yep.
And November 1 makes a big problem with it because that comes very quickly in the cycle of a contract.
Yeah, it's fair.
Damn. Yeah. So, big decision for him because he's going to be at the next club he's at. It's probably he'll stay there because it'll be a strong club and it'll be a contending club, and that's all you want to do as a premier player. You want to contend every year. He's probably looking at all these, teammates, people that he plays with, plays against, shooting for that premiership. Even though he has won one, but I think he wants to be the man when he wins one.
The thing that makes it even more tricky, though, to your point, and I agree, like he probably wants to win. There's 6 teams that can win the comp right now. Yeah. So there's 6 viable options if he's looking for winners. Do you want to get to those 2 of those clubs?
Give it to me.
Imagine if he went to the Panthers.
That's what I was going to say before we get off it. Kempy floated Moses Leota goes to Perth. That would open up a spot for him in Penrith.
You know what you don't want? You don't want to go to Penrith when they're on the slide.
On the back end?
Yeah. You don't want to be that.
They wouldn't be sliding with him, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, they're not going to be as dominant as they are.
It's a very low incline.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's just a little bit. They're just coming back to the
0.5.
Yeah.
0.5.
But he's never experienced that height either. They can still compete.
Yeah, I know.
He could bring the juice.
He fucking bring anything.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the Panthers versus Storm. Thursday, 7:50 p.m. tonight. It's at CommBank. So the Panthers are set to roll out the same 17 that defeated the Knights last week. As for the Storm, Nick Meaney has been named to start at fullback. Marion Seve will play in the centres.
He's back.
Nelson Asofa Solomona, he remains in the extended squad, but he played Queensland Cup last week. So
what did he get suspended for? Did he nearly kill someone?
Yeah, when he elbowed.
Yeah. Has he been out for that long?
So he missed 2 games because he fought it, tried to fight
Big
it.
Nas got 4, didn't he? Did he end up getting 4?
No, I think he only got 2. And then, because that was against Manly, right? So when was the Manly game? 3 weeks ago? Yeah. So Manly have lost two since. Yeah, so he got 2 weeks and then played Queensland Cup.
I was in Vegas.
But anyway, so he's not a part of the extended squad. So he's not playing this week, so that doesn't matter. Backline is still the same. Bronson Garlic. What's the odds for this game, Lukey?
Melbourne $2.45. First time they've ever been outsiders, I believe, for a while. Panthers $1.55. Line is 4.5 with tab.
It's disrespectful to the Storm, isn't it?
Because they've lost no Pappy, no Hughes.
Howarth. So Joe, look at their centres, Joe Chen and Seve, because Nick Meaney's had to go to fullback.
Okay.
Fun watch tonight though.
This should be great.
Yeah,
Hopefully the rain holds off. Doesn't rain out there. It's a high quality game. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Panthers. Just simply because full deck of cards for Storm, I'd go the Storm.
Yep.
If Jerome Hughes was playing and Patrick was playing, but the Panthers, this is their one where they go, all right, are we there? Can we do 5? If they win this one, fucking oath they can.
Fuck. Well, and this will set them up nicely for the Raiders and Bulldogs in the next 2 weeks as well.
Yuck, what they're doing. They were coming last 12 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What a comeback.
I'm on Panthers too.
Yeah.
I'm on Panthers as well.
Nick Meaney's just a different look at, like compared to Pappy, how evasive he is. Nick Meaney does a job. He's a great centre, great defensive centre, but he's not that guy coming around the back. He's not going to be the same threat as Pappy. And I reckon fullback's one of the most important positions.
In these conditions, I think probably Meaney might suit Storm better than Pappy. But like not attacking wise, don't get me wrong. But it could be a wet, slippery in between the 20s type game. So limited opportunities.
He's not a direct runner.
With no Jerome Hughes.
But Nick Meaney's not going to be running directly into all these Panthers players.
Just a bigger body.
Yeah, he ain't big, Meaney.
I'd say 5 kilos, north of 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Pappy's quite small.
I think he's a bit stronger, Pappy.
Panthers. But yeah.
Same 17. Yeah, they're bad.
I want to pick Melbourne, eh?
Well, he fucking impressed me last week. But,
all right.
Yeah, all right.
We'll see.
Panthers.
Warriors versus Dragons. It's 6 p.m. our time, 8 p.m. local time over at Go Medium Stadium. So a concussion to Marty Martin has seen Tanner Boyd return in the halves. Wade Egan is also set to return after missing last week, and veteran Kurt Capewell, he's out with concussion. As for the Dragons, Matt Fiangai is in for Moses Sully. Michael Mullo is also set to return, while winger Christian Tuipolotto, he played New South Wales Cup last week. He keeps on having hamstring injuries. Loco Pacifici Tonga, he's been added to the bench. What are the odds for this game, Lukey?
$1.53 for the Warriors, $2.50 for St. George. Line is 5.5.
They've got a lot to play for, the Dragons. They're probably mathematically got that chance to make the 8. Yeah.
So St. George
Yes,
have
they
the
do.
head start. Is
Yeah.
that about right?
Yeah,
I feels off. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. I think this game's closer to a coin flip.
Warriors, man, they're just sliding. They're sliding.
Yeah.
They need to win this. They can finish fucking 7th or 8th. There's no possibility they slide out of the 8, is there?
They pretty much have to lose all the way out. The Dolphins, a lot would have to go wrong for them to slip out of the 8.
Same mathematical chance that the Tigers.
Something's going to happen to some team, but
you think?
I don't know what team's going to.
Well, here's the thing though, because they've got a pretty good draw. If they can get this one,
Got to get it.
and just get that, get the pressure off them. Is it get the duck off the back?
The water off the duck's back.
Water off a duck's no.
No.
That's water off a duck's back.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Get the duck off the water's back.
Get it back.
No, water off a duck's back is you're
that's
traveling.
I'll just get the duck off the back there.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but
Let us know in the
if they
comments what it
lose
is.
this, then fucking alarm bells are starting.
We could do a coffee table book of sayings that we don't know what they are.
I know they're coming 5th, but like
Levelisms, they're called.
you don't want to lose this one if you're the Warriors.
No.
And I just like their team is decent, but like their halves are running out. Kirk Capewell is a big out.
Big out.
He's
out.
their guy. I'm going Dragons.
Okay, I've got a multi for this game. And I've got some places on the field to attack. And we're going to do this respectfully, of course. All right, where are we? So, for this game, I like taking on the Public. I know they did really well last week, but I need to see it consistently before I get away from the left edge defensively of liking King Tonga and the youngster Aiden Buchanan. Give me Murata Nikora.
Is he playing front row or is he playing back row?
Edge, back row. I'm expecting right edge. But the thing with Webby is he mixes it up so much. It's very hard.
Lecker. You've got to leave Lecker on that left.
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping Lecker left, Murata right. Give me Murata Nikora. On the left, as good as he is at scoring tries, Tyrell Sohn, he lets a few in every now and again. So I'll take RTS, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Yeah.
And as much as we've been sticking up with him, and I think sometimes it's decisions on the inside that lead to a few errors defensively, I'm going to be going at Dallin Watene-Zelezniak with Corey Allen.
I think DWZ will score a couple.
Yep.
I
DWZ
reckon he'll get a couple and he'll let in there. They'll score a couple.
They could be wingers on wingers.
Yeah.
Could be the winger bet.
Could be it.
Could be a winger. Could be the 4 wingers, I reckon, in this
He's
game.
always getting tries, man.
All right,
He's
so
best finisher in the game, I reckon.
So I'll go Corey Allen, Murata Nikora, and Nukore, and Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. There you go. That's my
bad.
multi for this week. All right, let's go to the next game. We have the game of the round.
Yeah.
This is because I think just because of the stars that are missing in the first game, that this is the game I'm looking forward to the most. Victor Radley is set to start at lock for Siwa Wong, who was ruled out with concussion. Nafahu White will shift to prop. Egan Butcher comes into the starting side, and Blake Steep has been added to the bench. As for the Bulldogs, they've just got Connor Tracy lurking in the extended squad. So if he was to return, it would probably be Carraz back out in the wing, and young Jethro drops out.
Yeah,
Mace.
I want Connor Tracy in the team. He just we looked a lot more settled where he, where Carraz can get that second. If they kick down that side, he can lurk across field. He gets those offloads, and we see more balance with Connor Tracy. But I want Connor Tracy for the semis.
How is this going to work with the Roosters playing flat and fast and getting around the ruck, and the Bulldogs just loving to hunt in and around A and B? Yeah. One of them, are they going to cancel each other out, or is one style, the offense from the Roosters, going to trump the Bulldogs' scramble defense and gang tackle mentality?
Stop Sam Walker, right? Because you can't let him dig into the line like he has been. Like his trick bag is massive, right? Especially in the red zone. You've got to put a lot of inside pressure, a lot of work from marker, and we've got the defense to really fuck up their offense.
Yeah,
right?
Especially if it's wet.
Yeah, if it's wet. I mean, their outside backs are unbelievable. Noanga Nitawasi and Toops and Toya.
Even
they're
Billy
great.
Smith's solid.
Yeah, you just got to win the field position, work hard. It's going to be a real fucking bring your fucking hard hat on this Friday.
Speaking of hard hats,
Bruce is willing to do that.
Reed Marnie's on the bench. Bailey Hayward stays
Shit.
in the 9.
Right.
So I guess it's a look forward to next year. I think that's their best 7, 6, and 1, and even fullback when Connor Tracy's back. That's their spine. That's their cartel. So it looks like Ciro's at least moving ahead with Bailey Hayward at 9.
Big call, isn't it? He does a job. Like, I'm not sure what position he is. He's obviously, when he come through the grades, he was a halfback, 5'8", but he's probably like your perfect hooker for the game now.
Yeah.
Big minutes, throws great ball, can kick.
Good
He's got
deception.
Really good leader. He's very vocal out
Good
there.
clean service.
Yeah, so
He helped you second phase last week too.
big time. Stronger
wet.
than you think. Don't underestimate him.
What odds you got for Lukey?
What are the odds for this one? We've got $2.05 for the Roosters. The Bulldogs are $1.77. Line is 1.5.
This would be it's an important game for the Roosters. Probably means a lot more to them than it does us in like desperation stakes. You know what I mean? Like they win this, they get into the 8, they get a push. Just say if the Dolphins do lose,
But-
Bulldogs we just need to go on a fucking run, man, because we got the hardest run home.
Well, depends what Melbourne do. So if Melbourne win, then they're extending their lead. So if Melbourne win and Bulldogs lose, then you slowly slipping away from that top 2 spot to get a home final. And you know how important.
Yeah.
Like look at the games that are played at a core this year with fucking 50,000.
Yeah,
you
we'll
want to
get
get home
60,
ground
yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, I
And
get
you
it.
don't want to go to Melbourne first week of finals.
I totally understand it, but like with the Roosters, they're going on a bit of a run now. They'll be fucking they'll be desperate, right? I'm not sure who the Dolphins are playing. Oh, they've got the Bronx, so you'd be thinking the Bronx could take care of business there.
Not with the injuries.
I'm just saying, you'd think so. You would think, but I know we're not fucking around this game, and as this game is a rivalry game.
Yep.
And all guns blazing. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, this is going to be
awesome.
doozy.
Because Spencer's big playing, like Lindsay. They're hitting some form at the right time, Roosters.
Yeah.
Sam Walker's playing some good football. Got to fucking be up for it. Just a good game.
I want to go the Roosters, but I'm going to go the Bulldogs. I think you might be
I
able
think our
to.
defense can just fucking really hamper their attack.
Actually, late swap, Roosters.
Oh.
Roosters.
Nice,
late
nice,
swap,
nice.
Roosters. Okay. All right, let's get to the Sharks Titans. Saturday, 3 p.m. at Sharks Stadium. Winnie Hiroti will start in the centres. Third degree Burns comes back into the back row for the suspended Britton Nikita. Jesse Calhoun is back from suspension. Dan Atkinson has been named on the interchange for the Titans. Big Tino, he's back. Mo Fodawaker is back. He missed the game last week with illness. Phil Sammy, concussion. So they're both looking to return. Cleese Haas and Regan Campbell-Gillard are set to move to the bench, while Brian Kelly has been ruled out with concussion protocols. The Sharkies, mate. The Sharkies.
They've got to get this one, don't they? Got to get it. Titans, like they're fighting not to get the spoon, desperation, but like the Sharks are fighting for an 8 spot. They've got to get it.
$1.40 with tab. Gold Coast $3. The line is 8.5.
This feels like a game that the Sharks should pump them. But
But it's a big but.
I have zero interest in watching the Sharks play finals footy this year, so I'm going the Titans.
Oh, they'll
So
be
do you
on you
reckon?
again.
So do you reckon even the Sharks? Just say the Sharks.
I think even the Sharks fans, honestly,
Yeah.
I haven't got much blowback on it because I said it yesterday with the show with Kempy. I reckon the Sharks fans are over the Sharks.
The way they play,
The way they play, shitty home ground. They're talking about playing a finals game there with fucking
Fuck
11,000 people. Like, it's just they don't travel. Like, surely the Sharks fans would feel the same. I don't reckon they even love their team. Like they're questioning Will Kennedy.
Yeah.
How many times do they attack Nico and
gets
Braden
back,
Trindle?
yeah.
And, the only person they proper love is probably Cam McInnes because
goes
he's
hard.
always got claret on his face at every media.
Yeah, they got to win this, man. I'll be looking forward to the battle with Big Tino and Fanua
Adam.
Blake.
Yeah,
that'll
that'll
be
be
good.
good.
That'll
Yeah.
be two of the brothers going at it there. He's probably been their best player. You reckon Fanua Blake consistently big minutes.
Brayley,
Brayley.
Adams last month spent a lot better than the origin period. He was carrying an injury. I'm
Yeah,
sure of it.
yeah.
He's like a calf or something like that.
They just need to get this done.
Yeah.
Right? The Sharks, they've still got a team to make a little bit of noise in the finals. I don't think they can win it, but they've got to take care of the Titans. Fuck's sake.
at home,
At
3
home.
o'clock in the wet conditions.
It suits the way they play.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't interest me that much as well. Just watching them play. I used to love watching the Sharks play.
Even the gritty
They were
games.
tough.
Yeah.
And they were just, but now I'm like, they've sort of lost a little bit of that. Don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
It'll be a shit game. I'm not really going to watch that much of it.
All right, let's get the Broncos Dolphins at 5:30 p.m. at Suncorp Stadium. Ben Hunt and Billy Walters are set to link up in the halves. Josiah Katapani comes onto the wing. Walters, all right, so he shifts to 5'8". Corey Pace moves to hooker. That's not Tyson Gamble. It's Tyson Smoothie has been added to the bench. They had Gamble written on the NRL site, and I changed it to Smoothie. So that's that we talked about that being a partnership. Billy Walters and Hunt, and Pakes and Gamble the hooker rotation on the bench.
Well, Billy Walters just got to give good service, and he defends really good. He's a good communicator, and that's the main thing why he's in the team. He does all the little things.
Yep. Kenny Bromwich is set to play his first game in a minute as well. So he comes in for Frankie Molo. Mark Nichols will start. Bromwich on the bench.
You got to lean on your forward pack here. They've got to really go through the middle of the Dolphins. Payne Haas got to lead the run there.
Paddy Carrigan. Their outside backs, I just want Stags to fucking just give him early ball. Wherever he is, fucking first set, give him the ball. Whenever he gets an early touch, Stags just fucking goes mad. Right. I think he's going up against Averillo. Stags and Averillo.
Yeah, he'd want that challenge. You know what I mean? He's about that. He wants that real contact. He'd probably look at Averillo. Averillo's fast and everything, but he's not physical. He ain't a physical centre. And Stags is. Give Stags early ball. I'd love to see him get 15 to 20 touches. And whenever he does that, the Broncos look sharp.
Yeah.
Is Cobbo playing? No, he's out.
No, Cobbo's out.
Mariner
and Karapani, Shibasaki.
Just get in there and rip in, boys.
$1.67 with tab. Bronx. Dolphins are $2.20. The line is 3.5.
What about Jesse Arthurs? So Karapani's got the jump on Jesse Arthurs still. So
Must be off him
he's
big
on
time.
the
For last year and this year,
He's
Jesse
in
Arthurs.
game 1 Origin camp.
And he was too. And the halves that are lurking in the I forgot that Josh Rogers has played a couple of games. So Josh Rogers and Jock Madden are they're amongst the.
I think he's a little bit injured, Jesse Arthurs, because the game before he got dropped.
Played well?
No,
No.
he wasn't.
Oh,
He just wasn't as explosive, right? It was I think it was the Para game. He just looked off. So hopefully he can find some form before the finals. But Broncos need to win this one, and it's going to be it'll be a forwards match.
What odds
Dolphins
did you say you got, Lukey?
The odds. Sorry, I've just gone to the next game. $1.67 for the Bronx, $2.20 for the Dolphins.
Payne Haas needs to put the whole Broncos team on his back and run it for fucking 280 metres and destroy that middle.
So what he does every week.
Yeah, just a little,
a little bit more. Another 10%.
A little 10% because he needs to get, because he's been down on his minutes lately because they're trying to probably rest him a little bit.
The back spasms.
But this is the fucking one I think he's all right. He's going to go, he'll have a man of the match performance, I reckon.
Fins up.
Fins up.
I'm on the Dolphins.
You're on the Dolphins?
I'm on the Dolphins.
Little side note.
No way.
Going back to the 92%ers, almost 1 million people watching the premiere.
Say that again?
Almost 1 million people are watching the podcast premiere.
Far out.
How sad.
All right, so the Rabbitohs versus Eels play Saturday, 7:35 p.m. at Allianz Stadium. Rabbitohs.
He's slowly watching on his computer.
He's zoned out. We've lost him. That's why he goes, we're doing another game. He's watching the Kelseys. He's watching the Kelseys. Shaq Mitchell is set to play his first game of the year. The forward will replace our man Lachlan Hubner. As for the Eels, Isaiah Yongi is listed amongst the extended squad, so he could be a chance of playing in this game, Mace, which would be huge. Probably see Joash Papali.
Bench?
Maybe
Joash?
bench, or see if he'll be late swap with Footy Dean. Who knows? Sorry about my brother just texting. He, for some reason, does 3. You know when someone does like 4 texts in a row rather than just putting it all in the one?
Just use voice message.
Voice message or just
Voice message.
He'll go text, like all the same subject.
No.
Do it in one. Just fucking get it out of the way.
Call me back. That's all it is.
Look, there's another one. That's 3.
Fuck.
He's up to
Stalker. Rabbits, Eels. It should be a good game.
3. Yep.
$2.30 for South, $1.62 Para. First time we've been favourites in a while. And $3.50 is the line.
I wonder how long the Eels can keep this really good form up.
Is this also at Trallians?
Trallians, yeah.
Yeah.
Cody Walker's amongst the reserves as well.
Why is Josh Adokar in the photo? And then it clicked.
Yeah.
They went to the
Indigenous.
roof.
It's the second round Indigenous, yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
We need our boy AJ to score a couple. I want him to get the record. What's he got? 4 more to go?
4 to go.
4 to equal or 4 to win?
Well,
Win. I mean,
He needs
Just give him 2.
he
Give him
needs 4 to go past 3 to equal.
So one each. So I want a game where he can just get maybe a hat trick or something like that. These are these games, man. Latrell can put him over.
Okay, well, I only need 1 for my multi though, Mace.
Okay,
so let's go AJ anytime. Up against Zach Lomax, who I think will get 1 back on him.
Yeah, of course.
And if we're putting Zach Lomax in, we're putting in the Momax, aren't we? We go the Momax. When Lomax is in, we go Mitch. And then we got AJ chasing history. So there's just good vibes all about this multi. Alex Johnson anytime, Zach Lomax anytime, Mitch Moses anytime.
Yeah, good. I'm going the Rabbits.
I'm going Para.
Yeah, I just don't. They got a lot more to play. They just can't. They'll be doing it all for the coach. They just can't let him get a spoon. Fucking it's big.
Oh, yeah, what's spoon update now? It's
I think they're equal, aren't they? Rabbits and Titans?
No, the 2-point swing on the Titans was huge.
So who's coming last? Rabbits coming last.
Knights, Titans are on 16, but they've got a better for and against than the Rabbitohs. So if the Titans win, then they must win. Rabbitohs can drop back. And then the Knights are thereabouts as well.
Fuck, the Knights are there. Jeez.
Knights have got a putrid for and against as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rabbits simply because they're Allianz as well. Trell's back. He can just set up tries. The forwards just need to hold the fort. The Eels are pretty. I've been impressed the back half of the year.
Yeah.
Going on the first half, it was just like trying to fit into that system, and like Rolsey had a fucking shit show to work with, but he's found some form.
The next game is at Allianz as well, but it's on Sunday, 2 p.m. West Tigers versus the Sea Eagles. Stafford Toa returns in the centres after missing the win against the Bulldogs, so Brent Naden drops out. As for the Sea Eagles, Leo Hopewadi has returned, but Tom will stay at fullback. Hopewadi will line up on the wing, Ruben Garrick into the centres, Tommy Taleo to the bench. Ben Travojevic returns from concussion, but big brother Jakey, he's sitting out with the same... with concussion for himself this week. So like I said, I'd just let Jakey sit for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Manly aren't winning
It's a
the
good
comp.
game, man. West Tigers, they've been competing a fair bit. They should take a lot of confidence out of that Bulldogs game. A lot. But Sea Eagles, I reckon will get them. You reckon? You reckon Tigers? You fucking Joy. You reckon the Tigers have got it? This will be like...
I was highly
This
impressed.
is a coin flip. I don't know.
Well, the Tigers are $2.20 with tab, $1.67 Manly.
just
The
going-
line is 3.5.
I think Turbo will just turn, he's just... get him some clear ball out the back. I think he's just be too big and strong. I reckon he'll get a couple of tries.
Okay.
Yeah. Tigers
I
can
don't know.
make
I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this fucking coin
There
flip.
is a chance the Tigers can make it. Like, it's the slimmest and variables here
really?
and there, but it's not that unrealistic. Yes, it is, but it's...
It would be so Tigers to come off a really good win against the Bulldogs and then a bye and then have a letdown against Manly, but
Yeah, I reckon.
I could just feel this down on the sideline. I could feel some energy with the Tigers. I think there's something.
Bit more to play for?
I just think that the future looks brighter.
Okay. I would not be surprised if West Tigers win. I'm just thinking Sea Eagles because I was going with Trebojevic, Tommy. I just want him. I think he's in good form.
Or if I seen the best version of Tommy, then I'd
Yeah, he can single-handedly win you a game too. But see how we go.
All right, Cowboys versus Knights, Sunday 4 p.m. at Queensland at Country Bank Stadium. Harrison Edwards is on track to return. Veteran Jordan McLean is also set to complete his comeback. We've got he will replace Cohen Hess, who got 2 weeks for his hit.
Too, Cohen
He
Hess.
was playing really
Fuck.
well. Thomas McKaylee and Carl Lawton suspension are looking to return via the interchange. As for the Knights, we have a debutant. Connor Vitano
Nice work, mate.
has been caught in the side. So Gags goes back to the centres. Fletcher Hunt drops out. Phoenix Crossan is also set to miss the clash with a head knock. So Tyson Frizzell will start at lock.
So Connor is playing fullback?
Connor is a fullback.
Right to fullback.
Yep, he's a fullback, young gun fullback.
All right, it's good to get Gags out of fullback. He's
Dollar-
still a good centre.
$1.43 North Queensland, Newcastle $2.85 with tab. The line is 7.5.
Whenever
It's going to
they,
be fucking bad.
I feel like in the last couple of years when they've debuted fullback for the Knights, Davey Armstrong, Lockie Miller before that, like debuted for the club, and then obviously Fletcher Sharp. They always play well.
They haven't played in ages because they had the bye last week, and this is a Sunday game, so they've been waiting.
Who
for
the Knights? No,
Yeah.
they got pumped by the Panthers last week.
What team am I thinking of then? Oh, maybe the Tigers.
Tigers, yeah.
Tigers haven't played yet.
Bulldogs and then the bye. Oh, well, this is. What do you do? Both these clubs, right? You're just trying to get to the end of the year. You're not making the 8. You're trying to avoid the spoon. There's just pride.
Cowboys are so much better at home.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to go to Cowboys.
Yeah, and I'm going the Cowboys cartel for my multi.
Right,
The Cowboys spine. Give me Scotty Drinkwater anytime. Give me Tommy Dearden because I know I'm going to get a 10 out of 10 from him every game. And give me Reece Robson because I know I'm going to get a 10 out of 10 in effort from him every game.
Taumalolo coming back is big.
Big.
Massively. He's there, dude.
And if they do go on a run, so I know I'm going to get 10 out of 10 efforts from both Tommy Dearden and Reece Robson. And if they are flowing, which is a real possibility, then Drinky's always good for a piece of meat.
Yeah. He can carve you up, drink water.
$61 for that multi. I'm going to have 10 on it.
$5 on it.
I'm going to have 5 10 on that.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, of course. We're always responsibly. We always gamble responsibly, don't we, Mace? Another good show, boys. Kick the feet up. 4 weeks to go until finals.
Good
Can't
games,
wait.
man.
Weekend. Listen to me on SEN.
Sunday tickets a bit low, but everything else is good. All right. See you next week.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.